It's been a while since my last update. Apologies for the delay. However, I've been fighting for my life since then and haven't really had the time or the energy to post anything. Up until today, I've had consistently a 9 or 10 out of a 10 pain, which has been extremely debilitating. Some of it is from my surgery, but most of it has actually been as a result of my surgery. The trauma that my body has gone through has flared up my chronic myofascial pain syndrome disorder to an enormous degree, and it has caused my muscles in my neck and my traps, rhomboids, back, shoulders to tighten up extremely hard, and it's made it extremely difficult to move, to really just to light touches or anything. Not moving has been excruciating. Today, luckily, I'm at an 8 out of 10 pain and I'm a little more mobile. So a lot of this chronic pain has been extremely debilitating, as I mentioned, and it's kept me bedridden most days. I haven't really done much outside of my bedroom or the couch for the last week and a half. It causes me to wince in pain. I'm unable to be very productive, and it's been it's made me extremely lacking in my mobility, which has scared me because for part of my therapy and to get through this surgery, I'm supposed to try and move my arms and lift my arm into the air different ways, multiple times a day, to try and retain as much mobility in this region where my SC joint, some of my ribs and my clavicle and a bunch of tissue was removed. So it's kind of been scary for me because due to my chronic myofascial pain syndrome disorder, I haven't been very mobile for the last week and a half. I've tried and fought through tears to do some of those exercises when I can. Hopefully the pain will subside a little bit more and I'll be able to do more and more of those exercises as we move forward. However, the mental toll that all this has taken on me has been immense. My body has felt like a prison. I've expressed this to a lot of my friends and family over the years due to my chronic myofascial pain syndrome disorder. However, it's felt even more so recently because it's been so debilitating. But not only has my body felt like a prison, my apartment has felt like a prison. What do I mean by that? Well, it's been hot out here in Chicago, and due to this wound vac and the tape that's on me, I'm not allowed to sweat very much, or the tape will become loose, the wound vac will fall off, and that would cause major issues, and I'd have to have someone pack the wound with wet gauze and then do a dry gauze treatment and stuff over it, and I don't want to go through that because every time I change it, it's painful. So I've been kind of locked in the house. I've tried to go on some late night walks when it's cooler, but the past week and a half I've been in so much pain that all I've been doing is taking my pain meds, taking my muscle relaxers, and sleeping a lot and trying to heal and to eat healthy. Now, each day I've watched my body melt away more and more. I've lost over 12 pounds in the last almost 3 weeks since my surgery. Tomorrow is going to be 3 weeks to the day. And I'm trying to look at this as temporary. However, there's a big part of me that knows that the daunting task of fighting to get all that back is enormous, and part of me doesn't even want to try. But knowing me, I'm most likely going to fight like hell to get it all back and then some. Oftentimes over the last few weeks, I've felt quite alone in this fight because I find myself at home by myself quite often. My nurse has been coming now twice a week to change the wound vac, to clean my wounds and such. That, as I mentioned, is extremely painful. I'm grateful for him, though, to come and tend to my wounds. Some good news, the wound is healing. It's healing rather rapidly. Fibrous tissue is forming from the inside out as the wound vac kind of makes it heal that way. So the 5 centimeter deep cavity that I had in my chest is getting shallower and shallower each and every day as it heals. And you may be able to tell that the sponge has gotten smaller over the last few weeks because the wound on the outside has actually shrunk as well. So that is all positive. I don't know how much longer I need to keep the wound back on. I'm sure it's at least several weeks. I can't wait to get rid of Miss Sucky here. She sucks like hell, but We have a love-hate relationship. And through all of this, I'm trying extremely hard to find gratitude and to search for the lessons in every single thing each and every day. But it's been incredibly hard, and it hasn't been easy. Today I'm really grateful for the 8 out of 10 pain. It's given me just that small relief to make me much more mobile. As you see me here today, I'm able to stand here, I'm able to move around a little bit, not too much, but I'm able to be more mobile instead of the debilitating pain that I've been dealing with the last week and a half. I'm grateful for some friends who've made and brought over different meals for me. I'm grateful for others who've spent time with me when I've been lonely, who've been shoulders to cry on, who've come over and massaged me or done trigger point release therapy on me when I need it, when I'm in excruciating pain. I'm grateful for my friend Charlie, who has used his skills as an acupuncturist and other therapy modalities, which you can see some cupping stuff on my back, who's used his skills twice a week to try and help me any way he can for just out of the goodness of his heart. So I'm grateful for all those people, all my friends and family. I'm grateful for my cat Bobo, who has given me endless love and support through all of this, especially when I'm inconsolable. I'm grateful for the countless messages that I've received from each and every one of you from all over the world. I'm grateful for all of you supporting my GoFundMe and for sharing that. I still have a ton to go through before I'm on the other side of this. Months and months and months of not only healing, but rehab and therapy and countless follow-up appointments. So I ask you to please continue sharing the GoFundMe. These social media algorithms these days don't really show a lot of these types of links when you share them. So please continue to reshare and repost. The more people who see it, the better. We're almost at the halfway point for our fundraising goal, and I can't do this without all of you. So I'm going to keep trying to give a little more regular updates. I know I promised that early on, and as I mentioned, the last week and a half has kind of been a living hell for me, and today's been a nice little reprieve from the extreme pain. So I'll do my best, but I can't promise that that's going to happen. And again, I appreciate each and every one of you. I'm still fighting. I'm still here. I'm not giving up yet. Oh, I'm not going to say yet. I'm not going to give up. So much love. I'll talk to you all soon.